I'll let you know my next date depending on the fucking weather, monsoon season. If the pipes break, I'm month to month. Once the summer hits, I'm not going in 100-degree weather. I've already been through that sacrifice. I don't wish that on anybody. But if you called me, and said to me, I go like, I can't, I'm not doing that anymore, Lee. And you're like, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I have an idea for you. You told me the Funny Bone won't hire you. You told me fucking Poughkeepsie Comedy Club won't hire you. You told me the Chain won't hire you. This guy won't hire you. The only person who hires you is this room in Connecticut that almost went out of business. So I tell you what, I don't know nothing about it, but I know a lot of good comics that are on a shit. That's how you test people. And they'll go, Joey, that's not a bad idea. Lee, it's 8 sets a week. If you do it for 3 months at $3,000 a week, not only are you going to get better, but you got a little money, and then you come back and get an apartment.
So you wouldn't look down on that?
Excuse me?
You wouldn't look down on that? Like if they did cruise ships for a few months?
Who the fuck am I to look down on how you do your path?
Okay.
I just don't take no pictures of it. Make sure no big-time bookers see that you're playing a ukulele.
Don't put it on my resume that I played the ships. Okay.
Nobody could judge you. I'm just teasing you.
Oh, I don't care.
Nobody could really judge you at this game, as long as you're doing it. The people that judge you aren't doing it.
Right.
They're sitting at home waiting for a handout. So fuck them. I'm sorry to go over on you guys tonight. It was just good to see Lee. I'm very proud of you, dog.
Thank you. It means a lot, buddy.
Trenches, no fucking, nobody roofied you. Nobody took you into a room and did bad things to you.
No, everyone was awesome to me. It was a great. It was
small 20 that you could sit on their lap and tell them the story of when the Jews fought the Romans and they held them off for 10 years.
That's a good story.
It's a long story. You can work a small 25 into 2,000 on a college education for later.
I don't want to sit on someone's lap for that long.
Listen, nobody does, but every once in a while,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do this. Sometimes you gotta sit on his lap and rub the back of his head. You're looking mighty handsome tonight. Is that little cream gray you're putting in your head, dude? You fucking buzz it.
Thank God I never. Oh, can you imagine?
He'll ask you a couple of times, you want to go up to the room? We can play bingo. No, listen. No, the type of guy that plays bingo. I'll sit on your lap with a small 10 G's for 15 minutes. Then I got to go do what I got to do. You want me to call somebody else in? I got to cover. And he'll do whatever you want, but you got to give me another 10 G commission because I know where the bodies are hidden. You know what I'm saying? If he disappears, I don't know nothing. For the extra 15, if he disappears, listen, I don't know nothing. His parents live in fucking England. Nobody knows nothing.
I bet a lot of people go for that extra 15.
Oh, please. If you had $200 million, you went to Vegas and you were fucking, savage of savages, what wouldn't you do? You read these stories.
It's Vegas, and it was awesome, and I love it, but Vegas is a very strange place.
Vegas is, listen, I don't care what happens anywhere else. If you come to me and tell me something happened to you in Kentucky, you got that luck. I could see a chick just taking you home and whipping you and sitting on you and making you yell in Yiddish. You know what I'm saying?
I could see that happening too.
Yes. No, you can't. But anyway, when you go to Vegas, bro, all bets are off. Listen, I used to fucking get lit. I got no shame to say this. The time I went with Rogan, the first time to the Riviera as a feature for the Late Show, I did not get lit and I did not snort coke. It was 20-something years ago, guys. I'm telling you right now. And then the second time I went to that casino where the kid stabbed me with the sword, and I had it by Thursday. Every time I got on the fucking elevator, some different person would stab me on the sword, or it'd be a bunch of fucking, just not my style. But, it was one of those places that I heard things about when I was younger from real people, and I always minded my P's and Q's. I never let people in my room, none of that stuff.
No.
But I used to have a drug dealer who delivered to your door. Nobody knew nothing. He knocked on your door. No matter what hotel you were laying at, he would call you and say, call the front, tell him fucking I'm coming up. All right, boom, boom, boom. And he would leave it. He'd leave you the extra sleep package for the extra $35. That I did. And even that, when I got into a deep situation, I would go in the bathroom and make believe I was in the shower and fucking hide all the lights so the cameras wouldn't get me. Well, I did a couple bumps and tried to bang one out, you know what I'm saying, before the DEA broke into my room.
Oh, no. You hear shit in a Vegas hotel. Like, they're loud. Like,
growing up, I heard two things. I was like, you know what? And I would tell people, when you go to Vegas, remember,
yeah,
they're watching you. And forget about, oh, well, Joey, the technology. Listen, they're watching. They're protecting a fucking $100 million, $200 million property. You're just going to get some 8 Joe Schmoes to walk in here. They're watching. They spend half of that fucking dough on security. They're always watching in Las Vegas.
Everywhere.
Except when Tupac got shot. There wasn't a motherfucker around. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you next week, brother. Where are you this week?
This week I'm home. April 13th is the next one at the Gramercy Theater with Josh Wolf.
That's next week. You going to come in early to see Uncle Joey?
I'm coming in on Thursday. Should I come? I can come in earlier.
Come in earlier so you can spend the night, do some edibles. We'll see where your tolerance is at. We'll eat some
not
mushrooms.
where it's supposed to be. I mean, it depends
I'll drop you off at Tom's River at the shaman's house for 2 hours. Let them take the spirits away from you before you go to New York and attract new ones. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I love you, buddy. Shout out. Have a great week. I got nothing this week. I got a couple things, but I don't know where I'm going to end up this week. But I'll be out there banging it. I got some ideas, and I'm excited.
I love it. I'm so happy.
Me too. I'm happy. I'm happy. Good. I know. You're always happy.
This is where my tolerance is, goddammit.
What?
You told me to get high, and then I get high.
I told you to get high. You just don't have to say, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? You say that shit again, I have to drop you off somewhere in a particular neighborhood so they can chase you around. Turn off your TVs. Run for your lives. It's over. They didn't put you on this planet just to give up. If Uncle Joey could do it, I could fucking rule the world. That's what you got to be thinking.
Welcome back to church, motherfucker!